Hello everyone, I am Chase at Rocky Mountain ATV and this is our Dirt Bike Handguard Buyers Guide. Alright, so today we're talking about handguards. As you well know, we have a lot of handguards that you can choose from on our website, but it can be a little bit difficult with so many options. You have different styles to choose from. You got your MX or open style, you've got your full wraparound, and within those categories, you have a couple different options to choose from. So today, we're just gonna walk through and talk about handguards in general. We're gonna talk about the different styles, and as we go through and talk about those, we're also just gonna highlight some of our favorite and our most popular handguards within those categories to help give you a good starting point in the knowledge that you need to pick your next set, so let's get to it. All right, so the first category that we're gonna cover is gonna be your MX style handguards. You might hear these called open or even standard handguards as well. Now with these, probably the more popular choice that you're gonna see a lot of your professional riders using. And the way they mount up, it's really simple. They're just gonna mount on the inside of the handlebar. Some are gonna go underneath, some will go over top the handlebar, but you will see that with these, the outside is completely open. So with these, you're gonna have great protection from roofs, from debris, also blocking the wind. And when it comes to price point, these are gonna be the most budget friendly. Now you can see on the table that we have 3 different handguards up here, so let's kind of walk through and just talk about each one real quick. So first one that we have up, this is the Acerbis X-Force. So some features here I like that I wanna highlight. So first you can see it has a vented design, so it allows airflow through. But we look at the back here, you're gonna notice that the clamp and the mount are gonna be made from plastic, so a little bit more flexibility. But what's cool though is that this is reversible, so you can actually just flip it upside down if you want, so you can mount it underneath or over top the bar. And also you have 2 vertical mounting positions. Another great feature about these, if you look at this other one here, is that included in the package you're going to have a spoiler, and if you want to cover up those vents and block the airflow, you can install this spoiler. It's very simple, it just has 3 screws on the back, and that's going to give you added protection from the wind. Now the second handguard up here that I want to show you is the Tusk MX D-Flex. So with these, really good price point. You can see injection molded plastic shield, nice and big. And what's great is that the actual clamp and the bracket are made from 6061 aluminum. So it's going to be a little bit stronger than the plastic that we just saw. Now the third MX handguard we want to show you, this is the Cycra M2 Recoil. So very unique design here. You can see it mounts underneath the bar. But what's cool is that they actually pivot. So you can see that it pivots a few inches, and the reason that they put that design in there is that if you do have a crash or tip over, allowing it to pivot will just help prevent bending or breaking the actual shield itself. So that's going to be your MX style handguards, again mounting on the inside but completely open on the outside. All right, so the next category that we're gonna cover is gonna be your full wraparound handguards. Now, just like the name says, these wrap all the way around. So they're gonna mount on the inside of your handlebar, but as you will see, they're also going to mount to the end of your handlebar. Now, something to keep in mind with full wraparounds is that if you've never ran these before, it does require that you cut the end of your grips and also your throttle tube off to get these installed at the end of your handlebars. Just something to keep in mind, it's really not difficult. But with full wraparound, you got a couple different options to choose from. So these are gonna do a great job when it comes to blocking your roofs, your debris, protecting your hands, but also, because they're full wraparound, it does make them much stronger than just that MX style. So they also do a great job of protecting your levers if you do have a crash or a tip over. But within full wraparound, you've got a couple different options when it comes to construction. So we'll start with plastic. So you're gonna have full wraparound handguards. This is the Acerbis Rally 3, so a really popular handguard. But you will notice that the entire handguard from the inside all the way to the outside is made out of injection molded plastic. So that's gonna be a little bit more flexible, but you are gonna notice that the clamp is made from aluminum. Now these you could also check out, say, the Acerbis Rally Profile. So the profile is just gonna be a little bit shorter. So if you want something that's just a little bit shorter, lower profile, that would be a great option. Another great one, this is the Acerbis Mini Cross Rally. So with these, designed for 65 and 85cc bikes. So if you have that youth rider, you're looking for a full wraparound handguard, that would be awesome. You also got to remember that those youth riders tend to tip over maybe a little bit more, and levers are typically one of the first things to go, so that's a great job to protect those. All right, so now let's cover some full wraparound handguards that are made from aluminum. So if you're looking for the strongest, most durable handguards that are out there, this is a style that you would want to go with. So we've got 3 that we want to show you. The first one, Enduro Engineering Evolution. So you're gonna see that the bar that wraps around, instead of being plastic, is made from 6061 T6 aluminum, so a lot stronger than the plastic style. Big injection molded shield, okay, lots of coverage. Okay, those are going to be replaceable. And then you're just gonna have this U-clamp that's gonna go underneath the bar. So from the Enduro Engineering, now we have the Tusk D-Flex Pro. So this is the older brother to the old D-Flex, which was a very popular handguard. And the reason why we like these so much at Rocky Mountain is because we actually designed them. So you're going to see large injection molded plastic shield. Now the bar is going to be tempered aluminum, and when we designed that, we made sure that we had plenty of bend going out so you have plenty of room for your hands and for your levers. Now with the clamps, okay, you make sure when you're picking these up, because we have clamps that are for 7/8 handlebars and a different clamp for 1 1/8. So make sure you're getting the correct size for the handlebar that you have. But a cool feature about these is that if you have an adventure bike, we have a separate clamp that is built for adventure bikes. And also for riders that have the Fast Flex handlebars, we actually have a clamp that is designed to mount these handguards to the Fast Flex handlebars, so make sure you check those out. Also keep in mind that the aluminum bars, those are replaceable separate as well. Now the last one that we want to show you, this is the Cycra Pro Bend. So this is the handguard that's been around for a long time, very popular. So a couple unique features here. So you can see large injection molded plastic shield, those are replaceable. If you look here at the end, okay, this is a unique feature. Where it connects to the handlebar, it immediately goes down and it gives a little bit of clearance there. And the reason for that is if you were to have a crash or if your hand slides off the end of the handlebar, it just gives some clearance to prevent your hand from catching on that. You also have these abrasion bars, so you actually screw these on. So if your bike is sliding on the ground, that's just going to protect the end of the handguard. And then here in the front, you're going to see, okay, you got your aluminum bar, and then you're going to have a couple different mounting positions when you're mounting these to the handlebar. So that's the Cycra Pro Bend. Again, been around a long time, very popular full wraparound handguard. All right, so there it is. That is our Dirt Bike Handguard Buyer's Guide. Hopefully we've answered some questions you might have about handguards. If you guys do have any more questions, you can comment below, give us a call, or chat live online. We'll get those answered for you. Now to pick up any of the handguards that we talked about today, it's very simple. You can click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Another great place to ask questions if you do have any is on the product page, because by doing that, you'll get answers from customers who have bought and are using these exact handguards. Remember guys, that orders over $75 ship free. If you like this buyer's guide, you want to see more like it, well, make sure you click and subscribe. I'm Chase at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.